Why White Lotus creator Mike White is heading back to Survivor. When Survivor host Jeff Probst decided to bring back contestant Mike White for the reality competition's 50th season, he knew White would be showing his hand. White, a one-time participant on the show, has since become the famed mastermind behind White Lotus, the popular resort-based drama on HBO. The thing that's most interesting about Mike playing for the second time is there is no hiding that he is the biggest writer, director, show creator in the world right now, and he wanted to come back and play Survivor, Probst told The Hollywood Reporter in an interview published August 7th. So I can understand why people had a reaction. White Lotus creator Mike White's next tropical island is return to Survivor. The long-running competition show features a group of castaways facing off in challenges on a remote island for the chance to take home $1 million. Among the first crop of reality shows to make it big, when the format burst onto the scene in the early 2000s, it requires a mix of physical strength and personal cunning to forge alliances and read other contestants. While Probst, the show's longtime host, acknowledges the oddity of an Emmy-winning director opting to return to the dusty aisles of Survivordom, he thinks people aren't asking the right questions. "I'm surprised people aren't asking, why is one of the greatest writers in the history of Hollywood so interested in Survivor?" he told THR. "What is it that Mike is learning about humans and behavior and situational ethics that he applies to his craft? Because I think that's part of why he does it. He's out there in a real incubator of human behavior where you never know what's going to happen. But what you do know is that if you show up to play Survivor, you can study it." White first appeared on the Survivor's 37th season in 2018, landing in the runner-up spot and gaining a cult popularity among the show's fanbase along the way. His biggest hit, White Lotus, which channels the darker side of the human spirit and the downfalls of excess, works in tandem with his experience on the show. When you watch White Lotus, what are you watching? You're watching human behavior all day, Probst continued. "I think that's part of the reason Mike is back. And if you don't understand that, maybe you're asking the wrong question." White, a celebrated screenwriter, also penned and starred in School of Rock and Chuck and Buck. He wanted to come back and step away from his Hollywood career for a moment and play this game that he loves to see how it will go, Probst added, explaining that he thinks White is interested to see how his own newfound fame will factor into his standing among fellow contestants. "He's arguably the single best storyteller we've ever had on Survivor," he told THR. "I'm grateful to consider him a friend, because I learn from Mike every day. You're talking about one of the best of all time, and the fact that he said yes to Survivor still brings a smile on my face."